YouTube, what is up again? We're back with another, not a review, another opinion video. And this was a hot topic. This is my most reviewed video in my entire channel. The cCell coil. That's right, the Vaper cCell coil. Now, I had reviewed it. You guys have watched the shit out of this video. And I've gotten the most comments, feedback, everything from that video. And if you saw this video, I was not quite impressed. No, I wasn't. I was not. Okay, I stated how it came to be. My local vape shop, they threw it on me that they fit in the Melo 2 tank. Shocker. Because I was ready to buy the Vaper Target just to try the cCell coils because I thought that's all you could use it in. Come to find out, it fits. It's compatible, just like the Melo 2 can take the Aspire Triton coils, the Aspire Atlantis coils, the Tobacco Super Tank. Okay, I believe the iJust 2, I've been getting a lot about that tank. These cCell coils fit in all of those. Now, I was not impressed. If you saw my video, I just stated. A little bit restrictive. I wasn't getting a good vape. I just wasn't. I don't know what it was. Because everybody, and I've even gotten some comments in anything. Opinions are like assholes. They're good, they're bad. People liked it, people didn't. Now, I wanted to do this particular video on a Canthol one. And I went back to my local vape shop. They had no Canthol, just nickel. My hope was to bring you guys a review opinion on the Canthol. But I got a new mod, which is the Koopor Plus. Alright? And I got this coil, again, the nickel. And why don't I show you? Alright? Much better results out of this coil. And I'm not sure if it's the mod, because the mods all, they send power differently to the tank. It could be that. I could be getting a little bit better power to it. I'm not sure, but, again, here, let's take another one. And guys, in this one, and I stated in my last video, I was vaping that I was vaping it between the Joytech Evic Mini and the Eleaf iStick 60 watt TC. Now between those two, I was vaping this at close to 560, 570, 580 degrees. So I was vaping it at hot temps, and I was not getting a good response out of it. Now let me show you guys one more time. That was a good throat hit, okay? Great vapor production. 420 degrees. I don't know if I got a shit coil, if my mod's giving better power to the coil. I don't know. But this is what this coil was advertised to do. I'm at a very low, not very low, excuse me. I'm at a low temp and getting a great response. The flavor is fantastic. A little bit restricted, but anybody that's seen the cCell coils, it's just as big as the center of it. So I'm not going to harp too much on the restrictiveness of it because, you're only going to get as much as the coil allows. And this was built for the Vaper Target, which is only a 70 watt device anyway, so it's not built to, do these monster things. I'm vaping on a 200 watt device, You get stuff like the Raphael that I just reviewed, or the Hercules. They're built, or even the TFE4 is a great example. They're built to vape at higher wattages, and they have much more airflow to it to, cool that hot vape that you're doing. These coils were built for a 70 watt device. So, as it goes for opinion video number 2, my thoughts on the cCell coils. Much better than my first experience. Now, have me another vape real quick. It's producing again, and at that low temp, 420. I mean, like I said, I wasn't getting near as much cloud at 580 degrees. You know, so I'm getting a much better cloud at a much lower temperature. And I'm not taking, I was taking 8-second pulls off of the thing before. So something tells me it might have had a lot to do with the mod, because I was using a low wattage mod and everything. And I'm not using this at 200 watts right now or nothing, you know. I can't say what the difference is. I should have even taken this tank and put it back on the Eleaf and tried it again to see if it was the mod. I didn't do that. Kind of shelved the Eleaf since I've gotten this. And unfortunately, rest in peace to my Evic Mini, it decided to not want to work anymore. Tried different batteries, I've tried everything, it will not turn on, so I guess I must have dropped it one too many times or something. But I wanted to get this update out here for you guys because I've gotten a lot of response to my first video on the pore performance of the cCell coil. So I wanted to get this other video out for the good of the cCell coil, because in my first video I definitely kind of dogged it. I was not impressed. Would I buy this coil again? I would. I've been vaping on some wide open tanks lately. If you see my reviews, the Hercules Plus, the UL Raphael, and the TFE4, wide open airflow. This is a little bit more restricted, but it depends on what kind of day you're having. And now I'm not saying that I don't vape this tank anymore or this coil. I'm enjoying these wide open vapes, but some days, or even laying in bed at night, I'm not looking to fucking monster ass cloud and choke my wife and kid out. I like to restrict it a little bit. And this tank is perfect for that. And the flavor is fantastic again. Everything that I heard about this coil is here now. Like I said, I don't know if I got a shit coil at first. If it was wired fucked up. I don't know what it was. But this is the bee's knees. This is the one. This is what it is. I am impressed. I am. Alright? I've said everything there is to say. I've said it amongst my first video in the shit performance. I really said it now with the good performance. I know I said before, I wouldn't recommend vape this in this tank or anything. I really don't see a problem with vaping it in this tank. I've gotten comments from you viewers. People are loving it in the Triton tank, hating it in the Triton tank. I've got a lot of comments about the iJust 2 tank. People like this coil in that tank. People like it in the Atlantis. People don't like it in the Atlantis. I mean, the way that I've come to find this is it's very, 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 very subjective. It's all personal preference. I didn't like it. I do like it. It's all, I mean, I guess, like I said, your mod has a difference. The juice you vape could have a difference. It could be thicker or thinner. You know, I would imagine that a thick VG juice is not going to saturate this pore ceramic wicking material that well because it's so thick. So if you use a thinner VG juice, it's going to wick it much better and probably get you a much better vape. I'm going to do one more vape and then wrap this up for you guys. Bravo. I'm impressed. I am. It definitely, it sucked me back in. It's got my attention again. You know. And I'm running in circles again with this. So I'm not gonna keep beating a dead horse. You know, I've made my point. It works. I'm impressed. It's all subjective. Give it a shot for yourself. It's nice that you don't have to be bolted down to just the target tank, the Vaporoso target. It's nice that you don't just have to have that tank. that this coil has options for many different tanks, that many different audiences can give it a shot. And each one of these tanks has different airflow, has different wicking channels. Everything's different. And from what I've seen now, some of these coils must be built different or something. Because like I had a shit experience and I'm having a great one. So maybe it was the coil, maybe it wasn't the mod. Everybody's got different mods. Everybody's got different tanks. So before I kind of had a closed opinion that I was not impressed and that I wouldn't do it, give it a shot. I would reopen this door. Give it a shot. Try it out and find out for yourself. Because everybody's opinion is different. Everybody's looking for a different kind of vape. Alright? For final thoughts, CSA.org and notblowingsmoke.org. Please be sure to check it out. Possibly sign up. It is free. There's many calls to action and much vape news for you guys to check out. Find out what's going on within your state, your community, your country. Yes, country. There is more. There's some stuff about Canada, our neighbors to the north. There's some stuff overseas in Germany. There's stuff here in the States. There's a lot going on. Vaping is worldwide. It's a big thing now. People are doing it. And it's, like I said, not just stuck here to our country. Check it out. CSA.org, notblowingsmoke.org. Please check it out. Find out what there is that you can do to help out vaping in your area. And for the Vaporoso cCell target and the Melo 2 tank, this is Don. And all you guys in the world of YouTube, please remember to vape on.